Piyush Ashok Chaudhary. I am practicing as an infectious diseases specialist at Jahangir Hospital, Pune. Today we will be discussing about the recent global health emergency that has been declared by the World Health Organization, that is monkeypox. So what is monkeypox? It is basically a self-limiting viral infection which is somewhat similar to smallpox, chickenpox or that group of viruses. This was first described several decades back in monkeys which were kept for research at some of the institutes, and therefore it is called as monkeypox. But of late there have been outbreaks in humans. Now the latest one starting from African countries, some of the Western and Central African countries, then Europe, and recently as of last week of July 2022, there are at least 4 proven cases of monkeypox which have been confirmed within India. Of course, some of them do have travel related history. So what are the basic symptoms? Like any other viral infection, the basic symptoms would be high grade fever with chills, body pain, muscle aches, headache. Then some patients can develop lymphadenopathy, so swelling of the lymph node glands around the neck, that is cervical region, axilla or inguinal region, and most importantly a typical rash. Now this rash can develop 1 to 2 days after the fever starts, and more importantly it can involve palms and soles. There are very few rashes which involve palms and soles also, otherwise many of them just involve the limbs, face, trunk without involving palms and soles. Now in monkeypox, this rash is typically, it starts on the face and neck and then spreads to rest of the body, that is centrifugal distribution. The type of rash which is quite typical is vesicular or pustular, but it can vary from different stages, starting from a small macule to papule, then pustule and vesicle, and eventually as the rash heals, scabs are formed, and once the scabs fall off, fresh skin comes. Now why this is important to discuss this rash is because it is one of the typical features which can help us in suspecting monkeypox, and secondly the isolation precaution is dependent on the stages of rash. So in the sense, once a patient comes positive for monkeypox, that person has to be isolated till all the scabs have fallen off and fresh skin has started to form below the scabs. Till that point of time, that person can be infective to others. So this may range anywhere between 2 to 4 weeks from the onset of symptoms. So when should we suspect that a person has monkeypox? First and foremost is epidemiological link. That is, if the person has traveled to a country where there are a significant number of proven monkeypox cases. Secondly, if the person has come in contact with any such person or a person already proven to have monkeypox, and then he has the typical rash and one or more of the other symptoms, that is fever, body pain, headache, chills, night sweats and lymphadenopathy. Then such a person should be first isolated, then your doctor should be contacted, and through the respective health agencies and laboratories, PCR sample for the monkeypox virus can be sent, and once that PCR comes positive, the diagnosis is confirmed. If it is negative, then it is ruled out, and in such cases evaluation for other causes of similar type of rash like chickenpox itself or other herpes simplex infections or some of the other skin related manifestations should be done. Once a person is detected positive for monkeypox on a viral PCR, then that person should be isolated in a separate room which is well ventilated and well illuminated. Basically transmission can be there from human to human through the form of large droplets, which can either occur through respiratory route or directly contact route. So contact as well as droplet isolation both are required when it comes to monkeypox patients. So in this, even a direct contact with the person's clothing or beddings which may have those droplets or secretions lying on them can also spread this infection. Also direct contact in form of shaking hands with the infected person or sharing utensils with the person can also transmit this infection from one person to another. So the affected person should try to cover all the body parts where rashes are present with clothes as much as possible, because the fluid which is coming from the rashes, that is the thing which can spread this infection to one person to another. Treatment is essentially symptomatic because this being a self-limited viral infection, our immune system itself is capable enough of fighting this infection, and that leads to recovery over a period of 2 to 4 weeks. All the person requires is adequate hydration, peaceful sleep, balanced diet, and symptomatic treatment. So if fever is there, antipyretics. If body ache is severe, then painkillers, or similarly itching, for the rashes, some creams for soothing of the rashes. That's all the person requires. No particular antibiotic or antiviral is required during treatment of monkeypox. Now, most important, therefore, is only prevention, because that's what will keep the cases under control. So, one, as I told, proper isolation precautions should be followed till the last scab falls off and a fresh skin appears at the places of the rash, which would be anywhere ranging from 2 to 4 weeks. Similarly, any person who has come in contact with a proven patient with monkeypox should also be isolated for at least 21 days, because the incubation period from contact with an infected person till the symptom onset can range anywhere from 5 to 7 days till 21 days. So if the person does not develop any symptoms till 21st day, then such a person can come out of isolation. Now next is about vaccination. So some of the research has proven that the smallpox vaccine, which used to be available till say 1980s, till smallpox got eradicated, that has almost 85% efficacy against preventing monkeypox. But currently, with the cases being largely limited to certain geographic areas and the numbers being extremely less, mass vaccination across the whole population is not really going to be cost effective. So as of now, vaccination is not recommended. If unfortunately the cases increase beyond a certain threshold and we have large populations getting infected, then perhaps smallpox vaccine is something which could be utilized for preventing monkeypox infection. So friends, it is very important that whenever we have any of the listed symptoms, we contact our healthcare provider and get evaluated accordingly, and we should follow the necessary isolation precautions. There is no need to panic. It is an absolutely manageable, self-limiting disease which our immunity fights on its own without requiring any antibiotics. So panic is not required, but necessary precautions are a must. Thank you.